This is the lunchroom, where the food might be mid. Oh,
but the combos are elite.
Let's dig in.
Shaky start.
Yep. It's on par for the course. But
we break it down, every hero, every king. Welcome to the lunchroom. Dive deep into the lore with three wise minds and so much more. PE, the mind and the power of the pen. Get ready to press play, let the stories begin. Mr. Geno's with the body slam tape.
All right, welcome to the lunchroom. Today we are joined by an incredible educator and tennis coach who has made AP Math not just manageable, but truly understandable. Michael Porinchak is not just an incredible AP Stats and AP Calc teacher, he is a content creator, and he has a growing YouTube channel that has helped people succeed in AP Statistics and AP Calculus. He has one simple mission: to make learning math simple and accessible. His lessons break down complex concepts and put them into easily digestible material. He condenses his long-form videos into smaller chunks for easy review, and he also has an amazing ultimate review packet, which he uses to help people study for their AP exam. This is the best guy to talk to about anything math, especially if you are looking to do your absolute best on the AP exams. We are super excited to talk to him about content creation, AP prep strategies, and higher level math for students everywhere. Please help us welcome Mr. Porinchak.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for having me, guys.
What an intro.
Yeah, really. Make me sound good.
Yeah, Joshua, I never get that intro. Why don't I ever get one of those?
No. Well, you got to level up a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Maybe once I get my bearings, you know.
Yeah, it's incredible to be in this position, especially having Mr. G and Mr. LaCarlos as former students in my classroom, man. It's been a long time.
Yep. Okay. So actually branching off of that, do you remember anything about me and Mr. LaCarlos in your class? Like, do you have any memories, or were we good students, or did you just despise us and talk about us behind their back? What was that like having us as students?
Nah, you guys were awesome. Mr. G, all I remember, I don't even remember what class I had you in. Was it pre-calc or stats?
No, it was AP Stats.
Okay. Yeah, I remember you doing okay. I mean, you weren't the top student in the class, but you were good enough.
Hey, we just had to pass the AP test, that's all.
Yeah, it's all that matters, right? No, I just remember you were one of my first Instagram videos with you slow motion jumping over a trash can. I have no idea why at the time I thought that was the coolest thing ever, but you rocked it. Go. Yeah, there it is. Look at this. 2 trash cans.
The hairstyle from Mr. G, too.
Go.
Yeah. Oh, that kid is good looking. I mean, that's a great comment. I mean, I think, like, if I remember correctly, I think that was like post AP test, so we were like, we were kind of like, there wasn't much to do, and then I think there was a video that we saw of a kid doing that and breaking the floor. And I think we were trying to see if I could jump over, and that's why, like, I fell at the end. I was trying to, like, break the floor, and we couldn't do it. I think we tried it like 3 times. But awesome. It was a whole, like, it's just funny that was one of your first kind of Instagram posts, and now, like, you kind of have posted all these other big ones, these teacher TikToks and stuff, and that was just like, and what was that, 10 years ago? It's crazy.
Yeah, that's funny, man. It's been I don't remember about the other videos we were watching, but yeah, I remember like messing around with slow motion for the first time.
Yeah, that was the other thing. It was like the slow-mo on your iPhone was like brand new.
Yeah.
So that was like the new update, so we were just trying like slow-mo. And looking back at it, it's just like, what were we even doing? But it was like...
I tell you, one of my greatest stories, and this is before cell phones were in the classroom, so I wish I had this on camera. One of my students, or our classroom, the ceilings are pretty tall. I mean, they got to at least be 10, 15 feet tall, maybe, I don't know, 12 feet tall. And they had the drop ceiling. And one of my students was like, I bet you can't jump and hit your head on the ceiling. And I was like, oh, I guarantee I could do that. So I was stood on top of a table, and I jumped as high as I could to try to just, kind of brush my head and hit the ceiling. And, I remember feeling it hit my hair. And I jumped back down. I was like, there, I did it. It was like, in your face, I hit the ceiling. And the whole class was like, no, you didn't. You never hit the ceiling. I'm like, I know it hit my head. And they're like, no, it didn't. I'm like, all right, I'm going to do it again. And this time you are going to know that I hit the ceiling. So I jumped up as hard as I possibly could. And the ceiling tile like popped up, right? Like there's no doubt I hit it. But like the crossbars of the ceiling tiles?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I smacked my head into it. And I didn't realize at the time. So I came down off the desk and I was looking at my students. I was like, oh, did I hit it now? And they're all just like dead quiet staring at me. And I'm like, what? And then I felt it, just blood dripping down my face. I hit that cross section, and it made like a perfect line right across my forehead. And I was like, well, I'm going to Team Mike to get some stitches real quick.
Did you have to explain that to admin?
No, I was like, please, guys, don't tell anybody. No, I mean, no one ever questioned. I remember Team Mike being like, how did this happen? I'm like, I don't even know, Team Mike. Just get me some Band-Aids. We'll go from there.
Team Mike, what a legend.
I know. He was awesome.
Yeah, I feel like the high schoolers now don't even know who Team Mike is.
No idea. No idea.
Yeah.
Whoa. Well, I guess for me, mine's a little bit different because I didn't have you until my senior year, but I knew you for 3 years before that as one of the players on your team. So I guess what stands out to you from me, because I'm a little bit different from Spencer. I was not a very strong math student, but I took the class because I was just like, well, I want to have coaching class one time, and I just don't want to let him down. So I was like, you know what, I'll take AP Stats. So I do have one memory, but I'm curious to see what you remember from any of those specifically.
No, I mean, from tennis, I just remember when you were, did you play your freshman year or no?
I did, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I just remember, I mean, you were this short little pudgy kid, and to be honest, it was awesome seeing you progress because when you're a coach, you naturally think, oh, this kid's going to be a varsity player someday, or this kid, you kind of naturally think those things. But you were one of those kids, like, I just did not perceive becoming a major part of our varsity team. And then, there we were your junior and senior year, and you were one of the biggest parts of our team and one of the most successful teams we've ever had. You were a big part of it. So it was a pretty awesome experience. And then to have you in class, you were great in class too. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
I appreciate that.
Sure.
Unfortunately, I do have one negative memory from having you in class. It's nothing that you did, but it was my senior year, of course. I want to say around February. Of course, like I tell all my seniors, senioritis gets really real. And I was getting to that point. And I don't remember what the test was on. And I thought I was doing pretty solid. And all of a sudden I went to go check my grade. It was probably the lowest score I've ever gotten on a high school test. It was a 36%. And I was just like, oh my God, like I need to see coach at practice later today. So we went back to Western Reserve, and then at the time we still had 6 courts. I saw you were on court 1. I went all the way to court 6. I was just like, I'm not going to make eye contact with him. I can't, because he's going to be so mad at me. So then I'm practicing my serves, warming up, having a good time, having some conversations with my other senior friends. I just slowly see you inch your way to court 6. And then finally, like, I kind of like look over and then I pretend like I don't see you, and you're like, hey, Lucaros, come over here. I'm like, oh man. And then you're like, so what happened on the test? I'm like, I'm not going to lie, I have no idea. And I had no answer, but I ended up doing well on the AP test though. So that was a necessary hurdle that I had to go through in that class. But that was, it was still awesome to like know you outside of that. And then to have you in class, it was just like, I kind of saw you in like different ways, but they were both like, it was both great too.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah. Just a little blip on the radar. No, I remember you doing great.
Dude, did you say 36%?
Yeah, I know.
Yes, 36%. And I want
you gotta try to do that now.
Yeah, like I feel like I could put my name on the paper and then if there's multiple choice questions, like, that's 36% is insane.
Especially in a statistics class, AP statistics class. So
Yeah.
for all of my high schoolers that think that I was like, oh, I was some 4.0 student. No, I went through the same struggles just as you did. So but we're here now, and that's what matters. And I did pass my AP exam, so it was a necessary misstep in my journey.
I remember my first big F. I mean, I'm a math teacher, so I was fairly smart in high school. But I remember my first big F was in college. It was maybe even like a 25%. It was so bad, and I remember crying. Like here I was, 19-year-old kid crying that I did that bad on a math test in college. But you're right. It's like you said, it motivated me to do better, and then here I am now teaching. So, but you never forget those big Fs. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Well, that's kind of nice to go down. Oh, sorry, Josh, are you going to go?
Well, I have a question. How many former students have you worked with in a professional setting? Roughly.
Oh, man, that's a great question. Like in a professional setting in terms of like teaching?
Yeah.
Got these two, obviously. Mr. Sanders I had in class. His brother I had in class as well.
Wow.
So that's 4 there. Boy, I'm trying to think. Who are some of the other younger teachers now? Man, I think that might be it in terms of past students
Okay.
that they're now working with me.
Or Miss Benzie or Miss Klomnick at Bissell.
Oh yeah, I think. Trying to remember if I had Benzie or not. Boy, it's like you teach for 24 years and they all just blend together. I either had, doesn't she have a sister? I might have her sister.
No, Benzie's got a brother who's in my, Brian, who's in my grade.
Yeah, I don't remember having him. Yeah.
What's the journey like after having a student in class and then having them in the professional setting? Do you see that like transition as being just super smooth, or is there like do you see or like not necessarily from like your end, like in how you treat them, but like are they awkward? Are they like, does it take a while to break the Mr. Porinchak?
I don't know. That's probably more of a question for Mr. G, Mr. Lacaros. But yeah, I don't know. Like it was strange because I remember like when I first started teaching and like Don Jones was, the baseball coach, basketball coach, did everything, history teacher that everybody loved. And like I kind of connected it with him. He was like my mentor, right? And Mr. Zolchek, who I don't know if any of you guys might have had, he retired a while ago, and Pacey, all those kind of older guys were... It's kind of sad because like I'm in their position. Like when I started, like they were, like me right now. And then I was this young teacher coming up that was just looking for a mentor, looking for guidance. And those are the kind of guys that I attracted to. And then here now I'm in that position, right? And like I remember when Ryan started, I mean, kind of under a tough situation regardless. But when you first walked in and you were like the guidance counselor, like honestly it was like it was almost like a crazy moment to even think about, because I'm like, oh my God, like it literally felt like 2 years ago I was coaching you in tennis. And here you are now as a coworker. And same thing with Spencer. Like I remember when you, the first day that we have our convocation or whatever, seeing you was like, oh my gosh, like he is now a teacher next to me. Like this is insane to think about. So I don't know, I guess it's just, I know with those older teachers that have now retired, how they mentored me and how much they meant to me. And I hope that, I could mean that much to the younger teachers nowadays too, someday.
Yeah, it was definitely, it's weird from my perspective when you call all your teachers, Mr. Porinchak, and then like you come by and it's like, oh no, just call me by my first name. And like it definitely took a month or two. Like it feels weird. It doesn't feel like now we're colleagues, but this is my teacher. I definitely think like when I was at the high school, it was like super weird because I was just there like 5 years prior. So like all my teachers were still there. Like no one was really retired. Everyone was still there. At like Dodge and RBC, it's a little different because some of my teachers have like retired now and there's like newer teachers like coming in. So it kind of, it's not the same as when I went there, but the high school is pretty similar to when we went. So it was definitely weird the first time, like just trying to call teachers by their first name. It just like, it didn't feel right. It was weird.
Yeah, it's got to be weird for you guys to be like, to go your whole careers in Twinsburg, like education wise, and then now to continue your professional life. Like I remember when I got the job, when I got the phone call, asking if I would accept the job to be the teacher at Twinsburg, I was living with my parents, just finished college. And I actually remember I was cutting the grass and the phone rang. And the same exact day, I was offered a job at where I went to high school. And I remember like trying to make this tough decision. Like, do I go back to where I just was for 12 years or do I try to start something new? And I went with the route of starting something new because I was a goofball in high school. I was the class clown. And I could not envision working with the teachers that I was just, not that I was a bad kid or got in trouble or anything like that, but I was just a goofball. And I don't think they would have respected me, or it would have taken years for them to gain, respect for me. So that's why I kind of made the decision. I want to just branch out and do my own thing. So for you guys to be in the position where you're like, like you said, 5 years later, here we all are again. It's got to be a crazy feeling.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it is just like, and especially coaching too. Like, it's just weird. It's crazy, like how fast life moves.
Yep. I've been thinking about like the basketball players that you coach that I have in class right now. And like, I think I said to a couple of them early in the year, I'm like, your coach, Mr. G, he was literally sitting potentially in that exact same desk because they have not changed the desks or chairs since I've been here.
Yeah,
but like,
right.
it's just crazy to think about. Like you were learning in that exact same classroom that they are now, So that's pretty cool. I think that kind of meant something to them too.
Yeah. And the other day they don't even use lockers anymore, really.
No.
And we were like going to get construction paper for senior night or something. I'm like, oh, that was my locker right there. Like, I was like, where are your guys' lockers? And they're like, we don't have lockers. And I was like, that's crazy. Like, I remember, like, we couldn't even have book bags. You had to go to your locker and carry your books, and you had to find time between classes. Like, okay, what books do I need? Can I go to my locker between classes or not? So it was like, I was like, that's just crazy to think about how, like, COVID changed.
We were potentially thinking about going back to that with this whole cell phone rules and all that change.
Yeah.
And boy, the students' reaction was like, I would never, ever be able to make it to class if I had to go to my locker. I'm like, what are you guys talking about?
I know. I love the lockers. Like, I love like carrying like 2 books with me. And that's it. And just have a whole book bag.
And then trying to like teach the kids how to use a locker, and they're like, I can't figure this out. It's like, really? Like, it's really simple directions, but all right, like I'll help you out.
They don't know how to use a combo lock. They don't know how to.
No idea.
Like, all the girls on the basketball team are like, oh, I don't know how to use that. I was like, what do you mean? Like, it's just crazy.
Left, right. Come on, like.
Yeah. All right. So, on this show, we do a segment called In and Outs. So we choose one thing that's like in right now and one thing that we think is out. So, like, for example, I'll start. One thing that's in, I would say, is high school and college basketball. It is playoff time for high school basketball. Especially on the girls' side, we just got our draw. We're ready to go. And then college basketball, March Madness is a few weeks away. So those of you who like March Madness, now is the time to start watching, because now is when you figure out what teams are hot, what teams are good. Now is the time to start watching college basketball. Don't wait until March 15th. Start watching now. My out is Groundhog's Day. I'm a Groundhog's Day hater. And I'm sorry if I offend anybody with like the history of Groundhog's Day. It's blasphemous. Okay, we are dragging this groundhog out of its home. You can tell that Phil doesn't want to come out, and yet we drag this poor groundhog out, and it's almost like torture. We're like, all right, put on a show, and the guy's like, I mean, he sees his shadow or he doesn't. I'm like, oh, 6 more weeks of winter. They just said 6 more weeks of winter. It's 50 degrees out today. He's wrong. It's wrong. It's never right, but yet it's a whole thing. If we're going to make it a thing, then give us school off. Like, then we shouldn't have school. If it's going to be a thing, give us the day off so I can go watch. I can't even watch it. I just hear about it in passing.
The worst is when, like, Punxsutawney Phil gives one result, but then another groundhog in Ohio gives a different result. And you're like, they're not even saying the same thing, people.
Yeah, like, which one is it? Like, which one, like, is Phil the guy, or are we just, is there, like, it's like the mall Santa Claus. Is this even real? Like, we have, at some point, as a country, we need to come together and either make this a thing or get rid of it. Because right now it's just in that in between spot where is it even it's either wrong or right. It's like a coin flip. If we want to make it a thing, I'm all for it, but give us the day off. That's my opinions on it.
Man, you need to run for office because that was just beautiful. And I fully support all of your agendas.
Thank you. First thing I would do as president is get new forks in the cafeteria at lunchroom. That and if you've talked to me at lunch, you know that's an issue. I've told every student, if you're going to run for student body president, I will support you if you say you're going to get rid of the sporks in the cafeteria and get real forks.
Trump got rid of the paper straws.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could definitely get rid of these sporks.
Yeah. The sporks got to go. Like, they don't pick up anything. Nothing. Like, as a spoon, they're too small, and as a fork, they break. They do get nothing done. So, all right, I've gone too far. Mr. Lucaros, give us your in and out.
Well, you literally took my out because I was ready to kind of go off on Punxsutawney Phil because I'm wearing shorts in my house right now, and I had a lot to say about that because I remember I met this girl in college who said she was related to Punxsutawney Phil, and I stopped talking to her after that. So we'll have to ignore that one for now. But my in right now is James Harden on the Cavs. I've been hating on him since high school. When in his Houston days, like foul bait monster, I couldn't stand him. I couldn't stand him on the Nets or even the Clippers, the Sixers, whatever team he was on. And when he got here, I was just like, I don't really know how I feel about this. I was actually at tennis practice and the news came out and I was just like, it was kind of a hot topic of debate amongst all the other kids that were playing too. And then I was kind of like, you know what? I'm not sure how it is. And then might be kind of a fast answer. He's already won me over in 3 games. Like, he looks fantastic. I mean, seeing him hit that 3 in Denver, I was just like, I've seen him do this to other teams so many times, but now that he's doing it for me, I'm happy. So I'm cool with it. Like, I'm very happy with it, and I think we have a really good shot, especially when Mobley comes back. Like, Jared Allen, for whatever reason, looks like he just woke up in some capacity, and now if Mobley does the same thing, I'm all here for it. So I like our chances. We're kind of in that same spot that the Pacers were at last year, where they were like the number 5, number 4 seed, just kind of coasting along for a little bit. Really didn't start off that well either, and that's kind of what people were saying about us. And all of a sudden, now we're getting hot, and I'm like, I kind of would prefer this instead of being amazing all year long and then flaming out in 5 games to the way that we did. So I like what I see there. And I guess I'll stay on the basketball trend since you already took everything about Punxsutawney Phil, so thank you for that. But what I would say is out right now is the dunk contest. It was atrocious. It was really bad. I mean, it hasn't really gotten any better. I don't really know if anybody's particularly to blame because I know they're saying, oh, we want all the big stars, and it's like then they don't want to do it. But then the ones that they want to do didn't even make the All-Star team. I don't even know. But like this year, there was some dude who literally almost got a concussion going for a dunk. It was actually really scary to watch. And I'm like, I don't even think that should be ending the night anymore. Or maybe they should do something where the dunk contest is you trying to dunk on somebody else. I feel like that's what people want to see. Because honestly, I feel like all the good ideas are taken now. I mean, there's some people bringing out like crazy stunts, but then even when you do that, it takes like 20 tries and it's just a mess. And I mean, I hope they can fix it. I don't think they will. You probably need like Ja Morant to get in there, but he's not going to do it because I don't know if he can even stay on the court. But we'll have to see. So those are my ins and outs for me right now.
Yeah, my one suggestion is we could take out the dunk contest. Unless the big guys are going to do it, no one wants to see G League players dunking. We just don't want to see it. If we're going to change it, let's just do 1v1s like the women's side is doing. That was great. Like King of the Court, 1v1, game to 11. Could you imagine LeBron James versus KD, 1v1? Anthony Edwards versus Jalen Brunson, 1v1, and you have a bracket, and it's like everyone would be glued into that. And the players would play hard because now it's an ego thing. It's literally a 1v1. Like, they don't want to lose that. Like, they don't play hard in the All-Star game because no one cares. A 1v1 tournament, they would care. Like, I think that would be so fun to watch.
I agree. So, all right, I guess now I'll pass the baton to Mr. Harris, and then he'll pass to the anchor, Mr. P.
All right, so there's so many ins that I have right now. It's absolutely insane. But I think the one that I'm gonna go with is probably one of the weirdest, most non-conventional ones that I have on my list. And my in is gonna be romance movies. I have been on a binge of romance movies, and I am obsessed. They're so good, even when they're bad. I just watched Regretting You, and I was like, this movie is terrible. Gosh, I love it. And so, so romance movies are my in. My out. Okay, so my out, this is my most controversial out.
Oh, here we go.
My out is the Traitors. It's the Traitors.
Bro,
It's the Traitors.
I knew he was going to say that.
I have to. I had a bunch of outs too, but I have to say the Traitors. I'm out. I'm over the season. I am annoyed with more so the hype over the season than the season itself. The season's fine, but Alan Cummings saying that that Rob's like the best traitor of all time is absolutely insane. When Sari Fields exists, that's just insane. So yeah, my out's the Traitors.
Mr. P, do you watch the show, The Traitors? Do you watch the show?
No, I don't. I've heard about it, but I've never watched. I probably watch all the other competition shows, but not that one.
Basically,
No way, you a Survivor guy?
Do you watch Survivor?
Oh yeah, big Survivor fan.
Okay.
Amazing
there's
Race?
I did watch Amazing Race. I haven't watched it in a while, but I watched the original, like when it first came out. I was a big fan of it.
Interesting.
So, like, it's basically like this mafia game. Like, there's traitors. They vote people out. You're trying to figure out who the traitor is. Rob is a fantastic traitor. Mr. Harris hates on him because we love him, I think. But I do agree with Mr. Harris that I do think they like Alan did hype up, like he's hyping it up a little too much. Like, it's a good season. Like, it's not like life changing, but I think the mix of Rob is actually a good traitor but the Faithfuls are so dumb, I think like overlooks that he's actually like a fantastic traitor, because the Faithfuls they're the dumbest people on the planet. They have no idea what's going on. But that go ahead, Mr. Lucaros.
I want to add that you mentioned Sari Fields. She is definitely the best traitor that's ever been on that show.
All time.
I believe she's from Survivor too. I've never watched Survivor, but I know that's where people said that she got her instincts. Yeah, I remember I did. That's the one season I watched.
Like B-list celebrities.
Yeah, so it's celebrities.
Yes. Exactly, like B-list celebrities. So
Yeah.
not celebrities, so they still need the money, but you know who they are.
Yeah.
Although Tyson Fury was on one of the seasons, or not Tyson Fury, what's his name? Deontay Wilder was on like 2 seasons ago, which I thought was really random. But they do have, so he's just like a random mix of people. But yeah, Sari Fields is definitely the best traitor that's ever been on that show. I haven't watched some of the other seasons, but I know that I believe that was USA season 1, and I think it came down to the final 4. There were still 2 traitors, and they agreed like, oh yeah, like we're gonna win this together. And then she basically turned her back on him to take all the money for herself. And that's the name of the game though. So, and she got a lot of hate for it, but I mean, that's kind of, people are hating on Rob right now because he's playing to win. So, but Sari, I mean, and who knows? There's still a few more episodes, so we'll see if Rob can even touch to what Sari did.
Yeah, we'll have a Traitors episode soon, guys, because I got a lot to say about that stuff.
Maybe I'll check it out.
All right, Mr. P, give me your in and your out.
All right, so on the game show, I'm all in on Mr. Beast games. You guys watch this?
Really?
I've seen
That is
clips.
on my list. I have not seen it yet.
It's fantastic. Just Mr. Beast in general is so in. This $1 million challenge that he did during the Super Bowl. I mean, I got 2 boys, and they are obsessed with Mr. Beast. And, like, we watch these videos to try to figure out clues. There's not even a starting point to figure out how you're going to win this $1 million. It's just a code. But I don't even know. But I just think it's so awesome for him to come up with an idea for any random person in the world to win $1 million is so sweet.
Yeah. And what's your out?
My out. Now this is going to be controversial to some of your players, Spencer. But the knee dough balls.
Oh, I agree.
Oh my God! Every kid has them. It's like as soon as we took their cell phones away, they need to have a Nito ball, and like I got kids that have 5 of them, and they're all laid out, and I mean, it was cool for like the first week to like run around and squeeze them, and they like playing with. But I mean, every kid's got them now. It's just they need to go. That'll be on the next governor's ban list. He's gonna ban Nito balls from school.
Well, yeah. Here's like my thing. Like I hate them. But then, like, I'll take them, and I'm like, oh, I get it. Like,
they're
I'll
so
have
dirty.
it in my hand. I'll have it in my
they're
hand,
so dirty.
and I'll be like, wait, I kind of get it. Like, you're literally just getting yours. I mean, there's nothing to it though. Like, they've been around forever.
Forever.
I don't know why they became a thing. At the middle school, there's this big cheese. It's just
Yeah,
big
my
cheese.
sons have that.
Yeah,
We got it for Christmas.
Yeah, like what? Like, and then they cut open the cheese and they play with what's inside of it. I'm like, it's actually crazy when you take away their cell phones, what they're capable of doing. It's scary, but it's also like entertaining. Like what they're gonna cut open this cheese in the middle of class to entertain themselves instead of just doing your homework in study hall. Like instead of that, it's hey, let's cut open this cheese and throw it around.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
The best thing to do is take the Nito balls off a student and throw it at the ceiling. They'll stick to the ceiling.
Yeah.
And they get so mad because they get dirty. They can't stand it when they're dirty, even though, like you said, they're already filthy. And then you got to find a way to get them down. But yeah, they love that.
I just bought 2 of them, so I'm not going because when I started holding it, I was just like, well, for my office. So, Coach, sorry, you probably won't want to come to my office, but yeah, I just got 2 of them. One's a big one. Mr. G, shout out to one of your players because they actually told me to get it. If you're watching, you know who I'm talking to. But yeah, I mean, like, I definitely disinfect it like every time somebody leaves my room because it's like they'll talk to me for like 30 minutes, just like, and I get back, I'm like, all right, like this is not fun anymore. So then I have to go there, wash it, dry it, and then the next person's like, ooh, Nito, and I'm like, I just spent like 5 minutes disinfecting and washing this thing. So now the small one I leave for everybody, but I have a big one that's just for me. So, but I don't disagree. The Nitos are definitely like, they're not fun to look at sometimes.
There's just so many of them. I need to go.
Yeah. Mr. Harris, do you have any opinions on those? You look disgusted.
They're disgusting. They're absolutely disgusting. I don't want to see them. I don't want to touch them. They're just they're always dirty. Always
They're just
dirty.
like blocks. I cannot believe that's I can't believe that's a thing.
Why can I see how dirty they are?
Yeah. No, exactly.
I feel like if you get like those blue lights or like what like that CSI team would use, just disgusted.
All right, Mr. Porinchak, we last year we used to play basketball in the mornings before school, and I remember I told the girls on the basketball team that, and they're like, "What?" And I was telling them, "Yeah, like Mr. Porinchak's good, Mr. Tapple's really good." They could not believe it. They could not believe that we would wake up in the morning and play basketball. So if you could give a starting 5 of teachers, either you could do it in high school or in the entire district, a starting 5 in basketball, who would you choose?
Man, it's tough. Yeah, we used to play twice a week. I mean, it was insane. But top of my list has to be Whitting. He's now he's gotten older now, but he could do everything. He's enormous. He could hit the 3, and you cannot guard him on the inside. I mean, I think I'm big at 6'4", 230 pounds, but I'm like a little boy next to him. So he's definitely got to be on the list. Chappell, he just takes it so serious. Like, when he plays pickup basketball, it's like life or death. He has it's so I love that edge. You always want to be on his team. He knocks down shots. I gotta go with you, Mr. G. To be honest, when we did play last year, you were hands down the best player on the court.
Thank you.
And you were also playing a bunch of men over 40, so I don't know if that means a lot. And then, man, Velbeck. I don't know if he ever played with us. Maybe a very few times, but he's solid, very solid.
Yeah. I played with Velbeck at like the Dodge student versus teacher game. Yeah. And if we wanted to, I mean, he can shoot too. Like
Yep.
he's big and he just shoot the ball, and it looks effortless for him.
Yep.
Some guys that I like Lipinski, like Whitty and Lipinski when we played. Like Whitty didn't play a lot, but Lipinski did a little bit. Like they're just so smooth, like down the block, like a little hook shot, a little bank shot, like rebound. Like they're just like I felt like they were huge to have on your team. Mr. Coach Harris. Coach Harris is pretty good. He likes to talk a lot, though. He's a big talker.
Oh, my gosh. He talks too much. And all he does is shoot threes, and he acts like he's good at making them.
He loves to be on the winning team and just start talking. That's his favorite. You're Mr. Rebound. I felt like you're the hustle guy.
Yeah, I try. I'm getting old, though.
You're a bruiser in there. And, yeah, Chapel for sure is like he like coaches while he plays. And he was like my 8th grade coach, so I loved playing with him because like I kind of knew what he was gonna do. And then when Schmook played with us too, Schmook was like he goes up and down the court and he just hits like 4 threes in a row. You're like, where did this come from? And he did that when he coached me too. Like it was just like out of nowhere.
I was shocked at how good he was, to be quite honest.
He's good. And he's smart, too. Like, he knows exactly what to do. But, Mr. LaCarlos, do you have a starting 5 you'd choose?
So I'm not – well, I got to say, Coach Porinchak, that is a very tall lineup outside of Mr. G, I will say. Me, I'm not much of a hooper. But if I had, like, a hypothetical lineup in my head, I mean, obviously, Mr. G, running mate for about 7-8 years now, so – that's a given. I don't think any of the kids would be surprised. I'd have to go Coach Porinchak too, just because of our history together on tennis. And then I'm going to go Chapel, but I'm not even going to talk about basketball. I've never seen him play basketball. I've seen him play tennis a lot, and I know he coaches tennis. That man is just an athlete. I don't know, and he seems to be good at everything that he does. Like I remember whenever Porinchak would send him out to do drills with us, and he would just beat all of us. I would get so salty. I'm like, why is he playing with us? Like this is a grown man just beating us up, like every time. And he's just good.
My first year teaching in Twinsburg, Twinsburg made the playoffs, and they played Howland High School, and Chapel was the kicker for Howland High School at the time. And I think Zoltan Mesko, was our kicker at the time. And he kicked the game-winning field goal, but I swear it went in, that it was just such a high kick that the refs didn't know if it was in between the posts or not, so they said it was no good. But until this day, I still tell Chapel that Twinsburg should have won that game for sure. But yeah, the fact that Chapel plays football, soccer, basketball, tennis, he does everything.
Yeah.
I will say to round out my starting 5, might be a different one. I'm going Miss Tornow, who teaches sculpture at THS.
Okay.
She's just a glue person for me. You know, she's somebody I talk to a lot at school, and that's just somebody I want on my team. I would always want on my team. So that would be my starting 5 right there.
Okay. I like that. Mr. Harris, do you have any comments
Mr.
on it?
Ocaros, who are you choosing for a doubles partner?
A doubles partner? Like
You're going against Mr. Porinchak.
I'm going against Mr. Porinchak.
And Mr. Porinchak, who's your doubles partner?
Who was your partner in high school?
Somil Jain was my doubles partner in high school. Shout out to you. He might be watching. Well, I feel like if that were to happen, Coach is going to be picking Chapel as his partner. So
no doubt.
there's just like I would have to, you know.
Yeah. Who are you gonna use to take them out?
I don't want to keep overdoing my answer, but I feel like Mr. G, you can pick up on things very fast because you've beat me in pickleball many times. So I think and your dad played tennis too, so I know that you have some stuff in there. And when we play pickleball together, you pull some weird stuff out on the court. Like you're switching the paddle to your left hand. I'm like, what is he doing? And he still beats me with it. So
why did you play tennis in high school? Gino's?
I don't know. I played a lot when I was younger. And my dad, I come from a tennis family. Like my dad, my grandpa, my grandma, all my cousins, huge tennis family. I think when I was little, tennis was the one thing that my dad would I would go through tennis training. I'd go to these camps, and I think I got burnt out really quick. I think it was such an individual sport, and I think as a kid, I didn't I like being part of a team. I think I didn't like that as much. And I think I'm so competitive. I get frustrated in individual sports. Like golf, love golf. I love the whole idea of golf. But when I struggle, I just shut down. Like if I have 2 bad holes in a row, I mean, I'm just not going to get one in the air after that. So like I think tennis, I kind of faced that, and then I just got into basketball, football, and baseball. Loved it, and then I kind of I just would play tennis on vacation and stuff. And then when pickleball became a thing, and I could play it with my dad, who was older, and I felt like any age could play. I'm a big pickleball guy. Like me and Mr. LaCar, I love pickleball. But I could, back on who your doubles partner would be, I would, I'm competitive. I'm kind of like Mr. Chappell. I would want to win. I would figure it out. Would we beat them? Probably not. But I feel like they could they're so tall. I feel like their serve would just come over the net 80 miles per hour. I feel like it'd just be so hard to return.
Well,
pickleball, maybe.
We'll set up the tournament.
Yeah. Pickleball, maybe, but yeah, I think the changing the racket to my left hand is more of a basketball crossover skill. I feel like that's, I don't know, it's literally second nature. I didn't practice that. It's just what I do. I can hit a backhand, but I can reach longer with my left. But I'm honored, Mr. LaCaro, that you have that much faith in me to pick up a tennis racket and play. I am honored.
All right, I do want to ask a question to Mr. Harris too, because like me, Mr. Harris, you're also not really a hooper. So in your
my team's playing dirty. We're buying off the ref. We are going to sneak fouls whenever we can. So my team,
Okay.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah,
Here we go.
Here.
We've got first. I'm choosing Chavone.
Oh, I love
Then-
that, man. That's a good
I'm
pick.
choosing-
Solid pick.
Then I'm choosing York.
Okay.
Then I'm choosing Manly.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
And now my fourth pick is a little tricky, but I think I'm going to go with someone who is going to really be distract with their presence from all
Okay.
the shady stuff that we're doing mid game, and I'm gonna go with Miss Johnson.
Oh,
solid.
and that's someone who's gonna have your back too.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah.
yeah.
You won't win an argument, that's for sure. If the other team tries to get it, it's not happening.
Yeah. You're getting that. You might get a technical foul, but
No, we paid off the refs.
Okay, paid them off. Right. Okay.
Yeah, we're playing dirty.
I love that. Who's your fifth?
Me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like it's
That's a
us.
great team.
Well, I feel like your lineup has to include yourself and who you want
Yeah.
to surround yourself with. So
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a good team. Okay. I got one more thing. It is President's Day, so we can kind of end with this. What would
Oh
be...
wait, I have one more thing too. So
Oh, go
if you
ahead.
want to end with that, can I go real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, cool. All right. So, what I wanted to do real quick is I wanted to do a quick game of this or that.
Oh, yes.
oh yeah.
So, this is just a sample. We're just kind of choosing and we're going to explain which one we choose, this or that. So I put, because we're looking at Olympics right now, I just put 2 Olympians that are also on the traders, Johnny or Tara. These aren't the actual first one that we're going to do, but we're going to choose this or that and we're going to explain. So there's a scenario that I'm going to give, and you're going to choose which one you feel like would best fit that scenario. Make sense?
Yep.
Sick. Okay, so here we go. So which one is most likely to get an A in pre-calc, AP pre-calc? Elsa or Rumi from K-Pop Demon Hunters?
No doubt, Rumi.
Really?
Oh,
Why?
yeah. I mean, she's unstoppable.
I mean,
That's it. That's all I got.
she's also a demon.
Yeah.
It's true.
And pre-calculus is from the demons.
Okay.
Let's think that.
All right.
So
You're
she's
winning
hunting
me over
down
now.
those-
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I feel like I agree. I couldn't make a case for Elsa. Why Elsa, I mean, I feel like Rumi is more calculated. She was hiding a secret her entire life. She seems smart. She seems like she's the leader of the group. Elsa kind of...
Elsa's going to be the kid that misses a lot of school.
Yes.
Like she is.
Yeah.
She's going to be out sick with
I'm
the
in her
cold.
bedroom.
Yeah,
But is she in her room watching your AP pre-calc videos?
No, every time she touches the computer, it'll turn nice.
Yeah, I mean, I would have to say, I have to agree. The thing is, I wouldn't have much of an argument as to why Rumi would be good, but I could say why Elsa wouldn't. Obviously, a good point. Elsa would be very truant from school, probably not showing up a lot because Elsa can't control her powers until the very end and send us into an endless storm like we had about, 2 weeks ago. So
Yeah.
I could see her easily doing that. And I don't know, she felt very reckless at the start. So also, putting her sister to sleep. This doesn't seem like somebody that would be ready to go when it comes time for the AP test in May. So I have to go Rumi as well.
Yeah,
Alright,
and Miss Lucaros, you're probably pulling Elsa in and out of class. She's probably, it's probably just a disaster. You're probably right. I think Rumi is a good answer here. I think it's a safe answer.
Okay, cool. So, which one is most likely to forget their calculator on test day? Elphaba or Beyonce?
Elphaba.
What? Elphaba or Beyonce?
Yeah, who's most likely to forget their calculator?
Well, Elphaba is like a genius. Is she not? Isn't she really smart?
Very serious about school. Very big
Yeah,
study.
I don't think she's forgetting her calculator. I think Beyonce might have a show tonight before, Beyonce's got a lot of stuff going on. I think more likely to forget the calculator is Beyonce. More likely to be my friend would be also Beyonce. So, more likely to be more enjoyable to sit by, also Beyonce. But to forget their calculator, Beyonce is probably going to forget her calculator before Elphaba does. Mr. Porinchak, what do you think?
I'd have to say Beyonce. Alphaba's too smart. You're right. She wouldn't even need a calculator, to be honest. So I'd say Beyonce. She'd be more likely to forget it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I said Elphaba at first just to hate on Mr. Harris, but the logical answer would be Beyonce. I can admit that. So.
Okay, so who is most likely to answer student emails at 10 p.m.? Bad Bunny or Cardi B?
Cardi B.
Cardi B, 100%.
Cardi B. Cardi B, if you sent her any email that was somewhat aggressive, she would snap back immediately. Bad Bunny doesn't seem like he cares. Bad Bunny is too big for a student email at 10 p.m. Cardi B, though, she'll meet you at your level for sure.
I gotta say, Bad Bunny probably has an assistant that answers his emails for him, if he even gets any emails. So he, like you said, he wouldn't even be thinking about that. He'd be like, hey, yeah, somebody else will take care of that for me. But Cardi B, it's you send a rude email to her, it's just she's about to write a nasty song about you right after that. So.
Yeah, Bad Bunny's just too cool. He's too cool to be doing anything school-wise at 10 p.m.
Okay, so which student is most likely to use the 20-day review guide properly? Mr. G or Mr. Lucaros? This one's for you, Mr. Porinchak.
I mean, I feel like I would know the answer, but...
I mean, the pictures you chose also are insane. You have you chose a picture of Mr. Lucaros that he posted on Instagram. It that's probably his profile picture. You took a picture of me that was from an interview on mid-sentence. On mid-sentence after a playoff district championship game, I'm tired, exhausted. I'm being interviewed, and that's the picture you chose.
Ooh, I think
we lost Mr. Porinchak. But let's not that seems a little personal. That's insane.
I mean,
that's actually insane. We were having a good friendly episode, Mr. Harris, until that. That's ridiculous.
I do want to make a point though.
Bad picture.
I'm not gonna lie, Mr.
Dude,
G.
it's not even a picture. That's from a video. You took a screenshot from a interview, and we're like, "This is what we're gonna go with."
I gotta say, one thing I will say about those pictures, yes, that is a picture of me at a skyscraper in New York City. I like that picture of me. But the one of you, Mr. G, I will say, district championships last year, that was a huge moment for you. It was a weird screenshot, I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, that is one of your best moments that you've had in the last calendar year.
Mr. Lucaros, and
Would
I
you
agree.
would you like me to fix?
I agree with what you're saying 100%. Except there's like professional photos of me from that day that he could have chose from. Like on my Instagram, like everywhere, he could have chose a professional photo. He took a clip that was posted on Twitter from not even me. Like I don't even know how he got to that. Like that's just crazy.
Would you like me to change it? Would you like me to change it? Would it make you feel better if I changed it?
We're gonna roll with it now. Mr.
No, I'm
Porinchak.
changing it. No, I'm changing it. Is he back?
Yeah, he is back.
He's back. He's
Oh,
back.
sick.
Feel free to answer the question. When you got kicked out, I had a little crash out over the photos he chose for that, but it's all right. I'm over it. Just another day. Okay, that's better for sure. I'll take that. I mean, at least it's a photo and not me mid-sentence.
Okay. Jeez.
Well, the girls on the
Gosh,
basketball team
divas are
also
so
make fun of
temperamental.
Hey, Sharpay. This one's for Sharpay.
All right, so Mr. Porinchak, who is most likely to use the 20-day review guide properly, Mr. G or Mr. Lucaros?
I got to go with Lucaros, no doubt. He would definitely take the time to review properly and make sure he's 100% ready for the test. Genos he's just going on the fly. He's walking in the day of. He's one of those kids. Did you study last night? Nope. Ate my good breakfast. I'm ready to go, though.
100%. I feel like if you pay attention during class, I don't need to study. I'm ready to go. I tell you what, that's exactly what I did actually, Mr. Porinchak. I would do the study guide in class for sure. Like I would do it. But am I going home and like actually studying it? No. If I did the study guide without needing any help, I'm good to go. I'd eat my good breakfast. I'm ready to take the test. If I studied, I'm just gonna like mess myself up. I'm gonna overthink it. All I need 7 to 8 hours and I'm good. 7 to 8 hours of sleep and a granola bar in the morning. I'm good to go.
I gotta say, I really appreciate that, Coach. I really didn't think you were gonna go with me based on what I revealed about my test earlier, but yeah, I'll take it. I mean, I guess when me and Mr. G used to work together at camp, I was kind of the person that was like doing a lot of like the analytical stuff, and he'd be out there being like the hype man. So it makes sense now. I mean, maybe like 10 years ago, I'd be like, I'm not sure, but now I can see it for sure.
And then, which one is most likely to be a traitor, Mr. Harris, Mr. Genis, or Mr. Lucaros?
This is a poll too that you did.
It was a poll that I did.
Yeah, Mr. Porinchak, like in general, like even if you don't watch the show, just like if we were a group of friends here, we're on a game show. Who's most likely to stab you in the back, do you think, for their own self-gain?
You guys are breaking up on me here. I don't know if it's my connection or not. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Hold on. Mr. Harris, you want to ask it again? I don't know. If
can you hear me? Am I breaking up? Still?
Yeah, it's
still
like
breaking
it
up?
keeps going in and out and in and out. I tried logging out and logging back in.
Oh, no.
Your sound sounds pretty clear.
He
though.
sounds good to us.
Yeah, he sounds good to us.
Do I sound? You guys can hear me fine? Okay.
Yeah, we hear you fine.
So who's most likely to be the traitor? And I'm going to have to go with Mr. Harris. No doubt.
Oh, I think that's a good.
I feel like you could be able to deceive and hide very, very well.
Yeah, I'm a big hider.
You come off as this sweet, good guy, but I think when push come to shove, you're going to do what it takes.
I agree. I think that was perfectly said. Yeah, I think he is going to do what he takes. I agree. I actually feel like Mr. Harris would be the best trader. I feel like Mr. Lucaros, I can tell when he's lying 100%. He can't lie. I feel like I'd just ask him, hey, are you the traitor? And he'd be like, yeah. I feel like I'm too loud to be a traitor. Like, I would be good at it if my personality was different. But I feel like I'm going to have a target on me no matter what. I think Mr. Harris would be a great traitor. I think he could come in, be tactical. You're right. He's super nice. He'll chop it up. But then at the end, he also wants to win. And he'll do what it takes. And you'll be like, I didn't know he had that in him. Even though we know he's got it in him. You know, when he's defending Wicked 2 and Gabriella to the core, I know he's got it in him. But I feel it comes off like he doesn't. And I think he would just stab you in the back and you'd be left devastated.
I mean, I agree with that. Especially Mr. Harris is very well versed in his game shows, just like you, Mr. Porinchak. And I just feel like, you know, Mr. Harris, you just know the strategies when it comes to games. And, you know, we had this discussion the other day where I'm going to be like, I'm just going to do this because I feel like it. Or I'll just kind of act on emotion like that, where I feel like you have the good strategies, like you know when to make the right moves, kind of like you said. So I think that's a great answer, Mr. Harris, as the trader.
Sick. Thanks, guys.
I used to apply to be on Survivor every year, and I know I would win it. I know I would win it, hands down. I got the
I
social
think
game.
you'd be great.
Wait, how far did you make it through your application process?
Not very. I'd send in the.
Oh.
This is back when you'd send in the old VHS.
Oh, okay.
Back in like the early 2000s. I haven't applied for a while, but I used to apply a lot back in the day.
Whoa.
I would say you could apply again. I think your resume is like even more stacked than it was when you were sending those VHS types.
I know. I want to try to apply to be on Mr. Beast games next season.
Those would be fun. Survivor, I would be terrible at. I don't mess with my food. Don't mess with where I'm sleeping. Like, you expect me to go. Like, I mean, this is the old Survivor. They used to literally like be starving out there.
Yeah.
I haven't really watched the newer ones, but like I could not do that. There's no way.
I would love to do Amazing Race.
Yeah,
Amazing
that would
Race
be
would be
fun.
fun.
Just traveling around would be
So
cool.
fun.
Yeah. I feel like just traveling. I don't even care if I win.
You need like a. Well, to keep traveling, you have to stay in the game.
Well, right. Like, obviously, I'm going to want to win, but, like, at the end of the day, like, we just traveled around the world and we lost. Okay, I got to see all this stuff, so.
My competitive nature would be like, no, we're going for that million.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Like,
I want the $1 million.
we're not.
Of course I do. I think this would be a good team right here. I think this would be a fantastic
Oh,
team to have.
no doubt.
I think this would be a good trivia team. Like, this would be a
Ooh,
fantastic trivia
honestly.
We should find a trivia night somewhere.
team. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be
Yeah.
down. I'll be very down.
Do a lunchroom lore
Like,
special.
I always think about, like, what teachers would just, like, you want in your trivia team. Like, this would be a nice four. Because you got to have pop culture, and you have to have, like, you know, book smart also. Like, you got to have, and I feel like we got, like, this would be a nice group to have. And music, like Mr. Harris, this would be a great group. All right, last question. We've been going on forever, but I had this question because it's President's Day, so I feel like we have to do this. What would be your Mount Rushmore of presidents? Like, if you could redo Mount Rushmore, you could keep it the same, but which four would be your top four? Like, mine would be, and you don't have to really go in and explain it, but mine would be Abraham Lincoln for sure, Teddy Roosevelt. I'm going to put Barack Obama in there. He has so much aura. Like, Barack Obama's a dude. And I'm going to go with Dwight Eisenhower. That's going to throw a lot of people for a loop. But when I was
Please
in,
explain that one.
I will. When I was in AP Gov in Mr. Lally class, we did a presidential bracketology where you got a president and you had to compete against other presidents. And so mine was Dwight Eisenhower. And, like, you have to find out stats on him. And then you also get to find dirt on other presidents. So, like, when you go up, you can, like, you know.
Trash
like,
talk.
Yeah, trash talk. And then the class votes on who won. And so I found a bunch of stuff on Dwight Eisenhower that, like, you know, he kind of started the freeway system. He's a war hero in the Korean War. Like, he did the whole thing at Slippery Rock University, I believe. I think he was Slippery Rock. I forget. where like he desegregated the college basically, and he marched like those 4 or 5 African American kids into school, and it was a big deal during like the Jim Crow law era. So he did a lot of awesome stuff. And when I was researching, I was like, dude, this guy rocks. And I ended up going to like the championship where I lost to Abraham Lincoln, which I'm okay with that. But like like he had a killer resume that I felt like wasn't talked about enough. So I'm a big Dwight Ike Eisenhower fan. So he's in my Mount Rushmore.
Mine is way more campy because I'm here for the camp and I think it's hilarious. So I'm going William Taft.
Okay.
I'm going Richard Nixon.
This is
I'm going I'm going JFK and Barack Obama.
so basically you put 4 presidents who'd be great on a reality TV show.
Yes.
That's essentially what you did.
Yes. Exactly.
Like, four
Exactly.
presidents who you would love to sit in a room
Love to sit in.
and see
the
what-
real
what
presidents
conversation
of the
we got.
United States.
That is insane. Richard Nixon.
Listen,
Like,
that
that's insane.
might be
He'd
my
be a
favorite
good
president of all
trader.
time. He'd be a great trader.
Absolutely. I think JFK would be a sneaky good trader too. I think JFK would have the Rob Ross effect.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yep. He would. Everyone would just.
No
love
one would vote
He's
him off
JFK.
because they're just like, oh man, he's pretty.
Yeah. Oh, super handsome. Oh, I love the way he talks. Let's keep him on the show, and he's actually a trader the whole time. Absolutely.
All right. Well, I guess I'll do the second to last one then. Have to go Abraham Lincoln. Oh, let me preface and say I'm not a really huge history buff, so I'm kind of just going off vibes a little bit. So Abraham Lincoln. Then we'll go. I will say I did take AP Gov, and I think I had Harry S. Truman as mine. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember too much outside of ending World War II, so I'm just gonna go with him. I'm gonna go Obama too because it is Black History Month. Have to. And then the fourth one, I guess George Washington. He's on money, so that's not a very good explanation. But once again, history was not a good subject.
We'll go with George Washington. He's on money.
Well, yeah. What money is he on, Ryan?
The dollar
Yeah.
bill.
And
I don't really
what
carry a
else?
lot of cash
Quarter?
on me.
the quarter.
Quarter?
Come on, man.
He said, "I don't carry a lot of cash on me."
Look, I was
I don't carry much more than that $1 bill on me, so I don't know what the rest are.
I was a C student in history. I'm not the best. No.
Who's on the
took
$100
AP
bill? I
Gov.
don't even know.
Yeah, I wasn't that good in AP Gov either. I did love my teacher though, but
Okay.
And I got to go George Washington, though. I mean, he's the GOAT. Like, he literally could have been the king. And he was like, nah, let's just do this 4-year thing. Like, you got to respect that guy.
Yeah.
He's the boss.
Yeah.
Lincoln, obviously, ended slavery. He's fantastic. And he was super tall. He was a
And
monster.
he's great in the movie.
Teddy Roosevelt, he was great. He started the national park system, which is probably the greatest thing America has going for it. It's just the national parks we have. I'm a big park guy. Love to hike.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty cool. And then FDR, I think FDR was a great president. Wasn't he elected? Who you guys, the history buffs? He's elected like 4 times.
Yeah. Yeah. FDR and Teddy, they're interchangeable for me. Like he'd be my,
Yeah.
and he's like battling polio.
And he did it in a wheelchair. Like,
Yeah. Like it's pretty incredible.
Insane.
I honestly, you just convinced me to put FDR over Teddy.
yeah, FDR was
But
pretty great.
yeah, FDR is pretty incredible for sure.
And Teddy Roosevelt, though, Teddy Roosevelt was like a Marvel superhero.
Yeah.
I mean, he got guy would ride horses around.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Night at
Yeah,
the
and
museum.
in Night at the Museum, it really does well for his image.
Yes.
At Night at the Museum, played by Robin Williams.
Yes.
I mean, really does well for Teddy.
For sure. Now, Barack Obama, though, he's probably the most modern day great president. Like his
Yeah.
speeches were awesome. He's just so cool. He was at the NBA All-Star game last night, just
Yeah.
blowing it up. Just awesome. It's awesome.
I felt like in an era where politics was really getting heated, he always kept it cool. Like, he always kept his cool. He never let anything get to him. Like, that isn't said about him enough. Like, he was just always kind of like, he knew exactly. He always said the right thing. Like, I felt like he was, like, at the end of the day, you had to respect him, how he carried himself. Like,
yeah. When I was a kid, Clinton was president, and he was like the first president that would go to McDonald's like twice a day. So as a kid, I was like the coolest thing ever. Like, the president's going to McDonald's too, just like me.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Right, talk about a great reality TV president.
That's my guy.
Right
That's
there,
my guy.
Yes, Bill Clinton. You gotta have him on there. You gotta add Clinton onto that list.
100%.
Mr. Porinchak, you did ask who was on the $100 bill, and buddy, it's all about the Benjamins.
B. Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin. Mm-hmm. Not even a president.
Yeah, good
Mr.
point.
Carlos.
See, I would not have known clearly, but
Doesn't take that.
You're like, that's a fun saying.
I don't
Oh wait,
care.
that he wasn't a president, or that like Benjamin Franklin was on the $100 bill.
No, he knew that. Did you?
He's definitely lying.
Traitor.
You jam.
it's me, I guess.
Jam.
All right. Well,
It's okay,
Coach
Mr.
Porinchak,
Carlos.
thank you so much for joining. This was our first time we had a teacher guest on the podcast. We had a lot of fun, and let us know in the comments which teacher you may want to see next. I don't see if they can measure up to how Mr. Porinchak did today. So thank you very much for
Thank you guys
joining.
for having me.
And
It means a lot. I feel honored.
Yeah, we hope you'll come back someday.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
doubt. For sure.
all right. Well, I guess thank you, everyone. This has been. Are we gonna say it at the same time? I don't know.
The lunchroom.
Lunchroom.
The lunchroom.